Right.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome Monday night team up time. I am so glad to see so many of you here tonight. The numbers are increasing. We're going to talk about increase in a minute. And I know that we're streaming on to the Team Up Facebook page. So I'm so glad you're here. We've got a lot of exciting programs to share with you tonight. And I want to set the stage for this because, the Juice Plus company has always kind of depended on word of mouth marketing. And man, that has served us well for well over 25 years. We own the lane and plant powders, end of story, right? But right now I'm going to tell you that the company is we're like a sleeping giant. And this giant is being poked and poked and poked. I'm going to tell you, looking at all new marketing opportunities moving forward. And I want to set the stage for how marketing kind of came into play. I read a book years ago that was written in, I think, 1886, something like that. It was by a gentleman by the name of Wallace Wattles. And he talked in this book, The Science of Getting Rich. Well, that attracted my attention. But in The Science of Getting Rich, he talked about something called the impression of increase. And this is why marketing is so powerful. And he said that every single person on the planet are all seeking one thing, and that's increase. And he continued to say that increase within each and every one of us is to find fuller expression and expansion. And because expansion is our deepest instinct, every man and woman wants more of the good stuff. More abundance, more security, a better kitchen, more status. That's innate in every single one of us. And that's why marketing works. That's why we see the ads for the newest jeans and we want them. Savvy runs a new ad for leggings. Got to get that, even though we could probably get the same thing on Amazon for a third of the price. That purse, that bag, that collagen preparation. That's marketing that speaks to our basic instinct. Now, give me one more second here with Wallace Wattles. He said, listen to this, if you individually think, feel, and act in a way that conveys that you are advancing towards a more abundant life, you will do two things. Number one, you will personally attract that to your life. But secondly, you will express that impression of increase to every man, woman, and child that you come into contact with. Aha. So, as a company, this sleeping giant is being poked. And I'm going to tell you, a year from now, you're going to be so grateful that you stayed and hung out and you continue to deliver the message. And individually, your own expression of expansion will increase if you continue to share the message. So with that, Kathy, do you have a PowerPoint here that we're going to pull up? I've got just a couple slides. All right, so personally, under the Team Up umbrella, our complete challenge has been extended, my friends. You now have until midnight, Sunday night, the 20th, to get complete orders into the system. And not yet, Kathy, I'll tell you, we're going to stay right here. So these complete orders are all part of our campaign, which on the 28th will roll into Healthy for the Holidays with all of the great smoothie recipes and the cookbooks and all that. So you've got plenty of time to keep putting complete orders into the system. And remember, every single order that you put into the system is worth another chance at the cash giveaway, $300. And I will announce that next week. And so I'm hoping that you're using your boards, guys, because all of the images and the cookbooks and everything that we're going to use are right there on boards. Beautiful, beautifully done, and an exciting, exciting campaign. All right, so the next screen, Kathy, is about new campaign from the company. It is, back it up. All right, so all of this comes from the leadership call that we had the other day. And this is about our new partner Kickstart opportunity. The next slide. Okay, this is really exciting because this is something, again, that we've been asking the company to do for a while, and they're paying attention, and they have really, really, really stepped up. Any new partner affiliate that joins the company in the month of November, all right, when they place an order, look at all the free Juice Plus that they will receive, $130 worth of product. And if you're participating in like the Eat and Share programs that we share about on our affiliate calls, look at what you're going to have at your disposal. Some things that you can absolutely share. So we're talking free fruit and vegetable chewable pouches, fruit pouches, vegetable pouches, berry pouches, bars, big bars, our soy bars. So this is so much fun. And the company is doing this because if you remember in October, we waived the $52 application fee. And what we realized, what I think we brought on, I don't know, like 3,000 new partners, that less than half of them even placed an order. So these are the kinds of campaigns that I think we're going to see more of moving into 2023. And makes me happy because here again, the company is listening and this is great marketing. Kathy, what's our next slide? Oh, Black Friday. Now listen, guys, when it comes to campaigns that the company is rolling out, are they all perfect? No, they're not all perfect, but it's a step in the right direction. And we've been asking for something Black Friday for years. And so here we have Holly Morris. Holly, will you unmute yourself, honey?
Yes, ma'am. So yeah, like Terry said, we've been asking for a Black Friday deal to extend to our customers that the company does for quite some time. So I'm excited. I hope you are too, that this will be our first one to roll out and give a try. And so it will launch on Friday, the 25th and run through the 28th. And it is $75. It's a one-time payment of $75 for our customer to get a pouch of Perform, a sports cooling towel, a shaker bottle, and a bag of berry chews. So great deal. We get PV off of it. It's 80.5 PV. This just applies in the US and Puerto Rico to customers going in those countries. And the company is going to provide us with images and things that we can use to promote this on our social channels or through text messaging or however we want to do that. And we'll be watching for those. Stacy will put those in our boards. We'll get them into our boards. They'll also be out on the hub if you want to check through your new VO on the hub. But they're also going to be shouting out that we are giving back, that Juice Plus with every single one of these orders, Black Friday orders, they're giving back to Volunteers of America and the Children's Hunger Fund. So I know people love to purchase with a purpose, so we can share that as a part of the deal as well. So I'm excited.
Yeah, and you know what I love, Holly, is I love these images.
Mm-hmm.
I love that we are finally going to be able to post, Black Friday, don't miss it, Juice Plus. Again, remember the impression of increase. Whenever we can on social media or your customers see Juice Plus, Juice Plus, Juice Plus, and you are affiliated, you are connected to that image, to that story. What you are doing is you are expressing increase. And remember, people want to affiliate with companies and people and products that are increasing. So that's why I am very excited that we finally have a Black Friday customer offer. Thank you, Holly. Okay, what do we have next, Kathy? Juice box. All right, we did a juice box last month, and it's always starring Stuart Kronauge, our fabulous CEO. And last month, it was our own Stephanie Fletcher that interviewed her. But this month, it's going to be Michelle Barnett. And part of the mission of the juice box, of course, is to continue excitement in the field. But this specific one next month, if you have a partner affiliate that signed up in October, you want them on this call. This call is going to be specifically for those partners, because you want them to hear from Stuart Kronauge talking about what does the future hold. I mean, the $52 was waived, and a couple thousand new partners showed up. They showed up for a reason. And so the next best step for them to start placing orders and getting involved is definitely this juice box conversation with Stuart and Michelle. And I think more people that start to see the heart and the brilliance and the leadership of Stuart, again, the impression of increase. I think they said 4,000 joined. That's right. So Patty, you're right. 4,000 new partners, and we've got to get them moving. And this is the kind of conversation that is going to do that. Okay, so the juice box. What's next, Kathy? Oh, talk about something that we've been asking for. There have been committees out there, my friends, with a lot of the team up members that have been on synergy boards talking about this, and not in the too far distant future, customer referrals. Abby Nowlin, why does this excite you?
Oh, y'all, I'm so excited about this. This is something we've been talking about for a very, very long time. So the company's listening and I'm thrilled. So there aren't tons of details on exactly when this is coming out. We know it's coming out in the new year at some point. But the beauty and the purpose of this is it's going to help your current customers share with other people. So a new way to bring in new customers. It's going to benefit your existing customers. So there's going to be, a benefit for that. And obviously, as a result, it's helping you grow your business. So I think when there's loyalty programs, it builds really beautiful belief with the customers that you already have. And so I'm super, super excited about this. Terry, is there any other slides, or is this the only one?
Kathy, what's the next one, honey?
Okay, yes. So they explained to us very briefly what it's going to look like, but essentially what will happen is the customer will get a code that they can share. I believe they said 10% off was what they mentioned on the call. And when this is for brand new customers. So when the customer goes to check out, they'll enter this code in, and the person that referred them will earn points. So I believe right now the talk is points towards other gift cards. Eventually, I know we would love for those points to go towards product. So, but the moral of this whole story is we have a customer referral program coming, and it is going to be outstanding. So it's going to help you acquire new customers. And it's a really fun way to reward your current customers that have been really faithful to trust you with a piece of their health story.
Yeah, I think that's exciting. Kathy, I think we might have one more image, and a customer will be able to access the code and the link right from their personal portal. And then the company will notify you when one of your customers has sent a link and that somebody new has joined and participated. So that to help us with, education, and because we want them to be loyal and we want them to stay with Juice Plus for a long time to come. So I think this program I know this program is going to launch in 2023. I think that like anything else, probably what it debuts as might change over time. But guys, this is a great way for us all to expand our customer bases. If you expand your customer base, then you expand your affiliate partner base at the same time. So there's a lot of possibility all around this. And I'm super excited. I'm super, super grateful for, you know, like a Steph Fletch and a Jamie Cantrell and a Holly Morris that have been sitting on all of these synergy meetings for, I don't know, Holly, 2 and 3 years. Holly's like they're going, but I mean, showing up and showing up and showing up. And I think you're about to reap some of the rewards from that, Holly. I think we all are. Thank you for that. Okay, so what's next? All right, guys. Healthy Starts for Families. This is a program enhancement. I think most of you know that I sat in the room 20 years ago when Jay Martin said to 5 of us, we're not getting enough families on Juice Plus. What if we provide a program where if a mom or a dad gets on product, we will ship free product to one of their children? And I asked the question for what, a month, for 2 months, for 3 months? And Jay Martin said, well, that's not going to accomplish anything. You know, health only changes when there's consistent consumption of Juice Plus. And at that time, we talked about letting a child stay on the program for 3 years. And our goal that day, we said that in a year, we would go out and find 50,000 families. Kurt Beavers was in the room. I was in the room. I don't even remember who the other 3 or 4 people were, but we decided we'd go looking for 50,000 families. And what, 20 years later, 4 million people around the world have been touched by this program. 4 million. Actually, we came up with bigger numbers than that, but the company told us we could actually say 4. So guys, this is the power of a vision, but this is again, that marketing piece, the impression of increase brought home big time. So what's the enhancement? Well, guys, people can stay. You put a child on this program, and now they can stay on this program until they're 25 years old. 25 years old. If you start somebody and they're 24, you know, before they hit their 26th birthday, so they would have 2 years of free product. Yeah, this is more than amazing. So from a 4-year cap, we started with 3, then we went to 4. Imagine how many lives. I wish I could see show of hands. How many of you have lost customers because they fell out of this program? Yeah, we could circle back around now. Yeah, Bo is going to get free Juice Plus for a long time, but we could circle back around now, friends, to customers that have fallen off the program, and we can tell them that they can re-enroll and their children can stay with us until they're 25 years old. Well, you talk about a conversation that conveys the impression of increase. This is it. So it is so exciting. So circle back around. And remember that in December, we're launching a campaign all around the Healthy Starts for Families. I think this is going to coincide beautifully, absolutely beautifully with that campaign. All right. I think next is, Kathy, I think we have a conversation with Stuart on our call on Thursday. Went for an hour. I was blown away by the message from Stuart Kronauge, our CEO. So I want you to pay very close attention to what she's going to share with us, because it is so exciting.
Hi, everybody. So good to see you. It's always weird to see yourself in a big picture. So let's change the slide. Let's go to the next slide. Okay. So you guys know that I'm a brand girl, love brands, and I believe that Juice Plus is the best kept secret on the planet. We're going to get that changed. So I want to talk to you about some efforts that we're undertaking to make that happen. So really, I wanted to sort of level set kind of what the deal is. So how recognized is the Juice Plus brand? What you're looking at here is a Kantar survey. Kantar is basically everybody's go-to for measurement. It's they do a lot of polling, they do a lot of branding work. And what this shows right here is a brand awareness poll, aided. So basically you walk up to somebody and you say, hey, have you ever heard of Herbalife? And they say yes or no. Okay. So what you're looking at here is kind of the level of understanding up there and awareness of these various brands when you ask them specifically by name. You can see Herbalife's doing pretty well with 62% of the people asked said that they have heard of Herbalife. Balance of Nature's at 38, which just gets in my craw that I'm going to fix that. That's all I'll say about that. But as you look at Juice Plus, we're only at 12%. So 12% of the people that we asked, do you know Juice Plus, the brand, say yes. That's really low, especially aided guys. I mean, if we didn't prompt them and ask them to guess, it would probably be, half of that, which means there's nowhere to go but up. But we believe that we can help you guys do that. So next slide, please. So how do we think we can help you guys reach more people? Because I know that it's hard to, one conversation can turn into multiple conversations, but it is sometimes starts with 1 people or 5 people. And we feel like we need to give you some air cover out there to create some awareness about the brand. So we are going to be launching the first part of 2023, calendar 2023, an advertising campaign. That means you'll actually see it out there in the world. And we believe an advertising campaign can build brand awareness, so address that 12%, right? Especially among people who have not heard about Juice Plus, so that we can help you get more customers and create more awareness. And actually, I think it'll give you guys another thing to sort of give us an arrow in our quiver, just to say, hey, we're here, we're serious, we're the most clinically researched product on the planet of its kind, and hey, we're so proud of what we are that we're out there in the advertising sphere. So what are we doing? We have partnered with expert consumer testing. So we went out and we talked to people that look like our core users today. And we looked at kind of audiences that we aren't really reaching very well. And we asked them a couple of different concepts of what motivates them. And together with a world-class advertising agency, which I've worked at other places I've worked at, we've gotten data from a bunch of sources to tell us what is the most compelling thing about Juice Plus in an advertising campaign that we could talk about. Now, remember, this is all about getting you more customers. Okay, go ahead, next slide. This is all about getting you guys more customers and creating more awareness and giving you more things to point to and talk about. So the 2023 advertising campaign, after months of research, we are shooting right now. I've got on my phone right now some footage which is called Farm to Capsule. So you guys can imagine what that is. It's our take on farm to table. What we know is customers are looking for brands that make healthy living feel simple and approachable. Everything's so complicated in the world of nutrition and health and supplements. People really want us to say, we have over 30 fruits and vegetables in this convenient capsule. So what we're going to do is we're going to introduce the core Juice Plus story. This is anchored around the essential capsules, so fruit, veg, and berry, to show them how easy it is to get your needed nutrition every day. So Farm to Capsule is the winning concept. It's ranked highest among all the consumer audiences. It's really high, guys, like in the 80s, like 85% compelling. And that basically means that when someone sees it, they say, gosh, afterwards, 85% of those people are likely to buy the product. So that's a big number. Usually it's in the 40s and 50s. So that's a big number. So more to come. Oh my gosh. What else can we tell you about the brand awareness campaign? So Janet, you want to pick it up from here?
I do. And I would.
All right, guys, Kathy, hold it right there, because then we'll look at the Tower Garden piece of the video too in a second. All right, guys, one of the things that Stuart has said, we're going to launch this advertising campaign soon. And Stuart has mentioned things like print, radio, television. I'm not sure. I am not sure where Juice Plus is going to show up. But if it's print, you know, Shape Magazine, Good Housekeeping Magazine, radio, well, you know, who knows what that could look like. Television, I'm not sure what that's going to look like, but these are all what's possible. We're going to learn more about it on our leadership call next month. All right, so you want to talk about the impression of increase. All right, guys, we start this ad campaign and it starts to seep across the country. People are going to be curious about Juice Plus and they will be ordering. Okay. And if they don't know of a representative, then they will go to juiceplus.com. Why this is so important is that this is our season to get your name out and that you are connected to Juice Plus. In your stories, in your reels, on Facebook, with your aunts and uncles, with your cousins, with the people in your neighborhood, on your street. You want everybody that you know and love to know that you are connected to the Juice Plus company, because this is what is coming down the pipe. All right. So someone's out there in TV land or radio land, or they look at something in a magazine and they say, that looks interesting. And they go to juiceplus.com. As you know, the company does not have a house account. Stuart just said it. They are launching this campaign, these campaigns, so that you can grow a customer base and a partner affiliate base. That's why we're doing this. Now, someone goes to Juice Plus and orders, it becomes under the umbrella of the company, and then they are going to distribute these leads. What is that going to look like? Well, I don't know for sure, but I can tell you this. In the past, leads were distributed to partner affiliates who had qualified businesses. And the different distributions has changed over the years. But I'm going to tell you right now, I think there's a sense of urgency now for us to pull out the stops and get qualified. What does that mean? About 24 trio orders will make you a qualified business. Now is the season. I don't know how they're going to distribute these leads, but like I said, this is what they've done in the past. So doesn't it make sense that this is what they're going to fall back on when we start with these advertising campaigns? So I hope that excites you, because that really excites me, because we've got all the tools in place. We've got the Tuesday night Healthy Living affiliate calls, right? We've got the videos. We've got campaigns that we're launching. We've got the changes to the family health study. We've got the videos from the Olympic Training Center. I think we all have to rise up and give the impression of increase to everybody that you know and love. All right, there's one more campaign that's coming up that I think is so much fun for the holidays. It's all about the Tower Gardens. Kathy, we're going to continue rolling that video. And so we'll talk a little bit about
that these two wonderful people would be able to be on the call today. We had, so as you might recognize, that's Dewana Scantleberry, marketer. So the two of them right now are on location. This is them as of just about 30 minutes ago. And they were trying their best to get on the call, but reception was really bad. So I had them send me a picture. So I know there's probably 1,000 questions in your mind. What is it exactly? When does it start? You know, is it going to be print? Is it going to be radio? Is it going to be TV? Who knows? But what I can tell you is next month on this very call, we're going to be able to share, we believe, some teasers with you. So next month, you'll be able to get a little more clarity, but for now, we're going to keep that tight. We also, in the month of January, Stuart and her team will go live on Zoom, and they will introduce you and all the rest of the juice courses, all those things, so that you will be able to complement the campaign in all of your continued conversation. So this, I think, is probably going to be one of the first, if not the first, opportunity that Juice Plus has had to step their toe into this new space. And I could not be any more excited. So thank you all so much. I get the pleasure of being able to turn it over to James Kaufman.
Thanks, Janet. I appreciate it. Really excited to talk about Tower Garden a little bit, and really excited we've got another incentive coming out. It's going to run the months of November and December, and it's open to all U.S. partners for U.S. sales of Tower Garden. And what we're going to be doing is, if you have a new Frontline Partner Plus and you sell a Tower Garden in the month of November, we're going to pay the sponsor, that's you, an extra $100. If you do it again in December, you do it 2 months in a row, we're going to pay you $150 in December. If you do it in just either month, it'll be $100. So there's kind of a kicker there. If you're able to do it 2 months in a row, really excited about this. This wasn't just it wasn't my brainchild at all, right? I worked closely, the Tower Guard team worked closely with Beth Meyer. I actually want to give her the opportunity to kind of come in and talk about how she
Kathy,
came
that's
up
enough.
with
We
this,
don't have to listen to her.
she's integrating Tower Garden into her.
All right, I think that Tower Garden incentive is like so much fun to wrap up the year, because you want to talk about a gift of love. Somebody purchases a Tower Garden for a spouse or a loved one. That's an incredible gift. So there's another campaign, Tower Garden, that we can promote in the next 2 months and talk again, the impression of increase. Okay, so I've had a couple reps and affiliates across the board that have been working vendor booths. Remember vendor booths? And very successfully. And so I've had calls about how do we find out about vendor opportunities. So our own Kathy Schlund over there created a list. I want to share this with you because this is a great season for you to work a vendor booth if possible. Check out your local Chamber of Commerce. Call local businesses that have an HR department and ask them, are they doing any kind of holiday health fair, or are they doing any kind of booth opportunity for people in the community? All right. People that you network with. A lot of you belong to networking organizations. Okay, ask them what kind of vendor booth opportunities are available. Call your local convention center or go online and see what they have on their calendar as to what's happening in the coming months, okay? Call your customers. Ask your customers, hey, I'm looking to set up a Juice Plus booth at the health fairs. Do you know any businesses that offer health fairs? It's the holidays. What about local churches that have craft bazaars and all sorts of opportunity to sell wares? Senior communities. Oh my goodness, senior centers. Local garden clubs. And remember, this is Kathy's message, very, very powerful. Consider the cost of the event, how many people will be needed to man the hours, the cost of the giveaways, all of those things. She cautions us to look at your potential ROI, return on investment. But I know that sometimes you can set up at a booth for $25. And those are all opportunities right around you. So take a look at that. Hey, Pamelia, unmute yourself. What did we add to boards this week?
Okay, so on board, get on board. If you're not on boards, just email me, text you upline. You guys have to get on boards. So what we have on there on the front of it is we have the US Performance Center. We have that video that is on there. So when you go into Team Up, the first few things, I've been moving things around. So pushing the newer things at the top, the November and December rhythm. The new partner November is up there in the US Performance Center. We also have, if you look under the Juice Plus products, you will see at the top, soy safety, because some people have been talking about soy. I can't take soy, I can't do that. That is the only one that I put not on the front of boards. It's under the Juice Plus products, but there are 2 videos there. Understanding the safety of soy and soy friend or foe. But the other ones, what you may see is be like, wait, when I went onto boards, I used to see the research videos at the top. Well, I'm just pushing up the new things that are coming right now so that you can see them right away. Any questions, any concerns, any great video you have you want to add, let me know.
Thank you, Pamelia. Yeah, I had to do 2 educational sessions last week all about the safety of soy. And I said, man, we've got to get this information on our boards so that everybody has that, because it was a great message from our beloved Richard Du Bois. And there was a great message from the breast surgeon out of, I can't think of her name right now, female breast surgeon, did an amazing educational piece on the safety of soy. All right, guys. Oh my gosh, it's almost 10 after. We went over. Show of hands, how many of you are excited about Black Friday? Okay, how many are excited about Healthy Starts for Families? And how many of you are ready to jump in, do the work, lock arms, you know, get your 24 Trio customers, get yourself qualified about the ad campaign? Show of hands, who's excited about an ad campaign? This giant has been poked, guys, and it is waking up. Stuart Kronauge is going to hit that goal of doubling this business in the next 5 years because she is stepping up. She's brave, she's bold. We're going to do this thing. Thanks so much. Peace and blessings. Hey, no call next Monday night because it's Thanksgiving week. All right. But I will go live on all the different pages to announce the winner of our complete smoothie challenge. All right. Take care. Hope you enjoyed the call. Good night, everybody.
Bye, Terry.